Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KDM. If you don't already know, and you're brand new, well, welcome and thank you for tuning in. Everybody else who's tuned in before, thank you very much. Hey, please like and subscribe and all that fun stuff while we're doing this. But for the newbies, hey, the K stands for Kit Bowen, the person on my right over here. At least that's the orientation on my screen. Hi, Kit. How are you?
Good, how are you? And D is for
I'm
Dimitri.
Demetri, and the M stands for movies. And today we have a very special episode today on KDM, and that's where Kit and Dimitri confront Blinky the cat and his addiction to catnip. This should definitely get us a Streamy Award because nobody cares
Speaking
about
of
us
cats, I
talking about
have one over
movies.
here.
Well, is he? Where is he? Maybe
He's
maybe
right,
he'll
he's right
play
here.
Blinky.
He's
Or
right
maybe
here.
he'll
He
play
wants me
Blinky.
to, he's actually plays fetch.
Fetch.
He does. He does.
Nice.
Yeah, these little
Awesome.
balls and he brings them kind of over and I throw them, but I think this one
He
went
fetched
under
his
the couch.
balls. All right. Well,
Anyway,
of course, I'm kidding about that special episode, albeit I think it's very timely and I think it's important for people who have cats addicted to catnip. But we talk movies, and what makes this a special episode? Well, we're into 2026, and there's a plethora of movies coming out between now, January, and the end of the year. And we wanted to discuss the movies that we are most looking forward to.
yes.
And we just thought that that would be fun. And it's a great way to help market and promote some of the movies. We don't know whether or not they'll be good or bad, but there's something that we're looking forward to. And perhaps you are too. And perhaps you'd like to interject some of your movies that you're looking forward to in case any one of the movies don't make your list.
Yes.
Or so that you might have. So please, we leave our comments open. Uh, Again, subscribe, turn on those
Do all that
notifications,
great stuff. Yeah.
but also comment, be part of the
Yeah.
conversation. So I'm going to start things off. I kind of did things a little bit methodical because it is 2026 and we're halfway into January. And got to be honest with you, unless you want to chime in, Kit, there really wasn't a whole hell of a lot in January that I was really like I couldn't wait for.
Yeah,
For
not
me,
really.
my first, not really for you either. Okay, so for me, I really start in February and February 13th, which is like Valentine's Day
Actually, that I'll
weekend.
take that back. There
Go
is one
ahead.
movie I want
Okay,
to see in
please.
January that's
Yeah,
coming
what's
out. I think
that?
next week. Send Help.
Yeah. Send help. I missed that one. That's the one with Rachel McAdams and
Dylan
the
O'Brien.
guy that was Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah.
He was actually a favorite of our Astor Award show.
Yeah, I
Gave
think
a
it
great
comes out
speech. But
next
yeah, that one
week,
does look good.
and
And isn't
it
this
looks
this
really
is a
fun.
Sam
It looks
Raimi
fun.
movie?
Sam Raimi.
It looks like it,
Yeah,
yeah. It is Sam
and she
Raimi.
plays
And he hasn't done anything.
she plays a beleaguered employee of a company whose boss is a real asshole, played by Dylan O'Brien, and they're getting in a plane crash on a company trip, and it's just the two of them who survive, and then she becomes the alpha female, I should say, on the island, and
Yeah.
definitely demoralizes him. So I it looks fun and gory and fun.
It does look fun. And Sam Raimi hasn't directed
That
anything
hasn't for a little
in a
while, yeah.
while. So that's
Hmm.
for me a really good reason to watch this movie. And it's a horror movie somewhat. And he always puts a unique spin on it. I think the last movie he did was that sorry to say, awful Doctor Strange movie and Quantumania. But yeah, looking forward to that one too. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good catch.
Yep.
For me, I'm looking at a movie called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which opens up on February 13th. This is a movie with Haley Lou Richards, and another one of another favorite. I'm just trying to find his name. You've seen the trailer, Sam. Why can't I think of his name? I can't think of his name right now.
I don't know
But
this
if
movie.
you've seen the trailer, he's the guy that arrives from the future, and he shows up at a diner, and he's like, "Hey, you guys are all going to die." He's the guy that was in he was in Galaxy Quest. Sam Rockwell.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
name, Sam Rockwell. For me, the movie looks like it too is a lot of fun. It's called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. And that opens up on the 13th, which is February 13th, Valentine's Day weekend. I have a feeling there may be a movie also on that date that you might be looking forward to as well, starring
Wuthering
Jacob
Heights.
Elordi.
Yes.
Wuthering
Yes.
Heights. Am I correct? Am I right
Yes.
in that?
I
I
am. I'm looking
am. Yeah,
forward
I
to it.
had a
It's like,
feeling.
come on, look at those two people. My God. Just sign me up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
also
mean,
being directed by Emerald Fennell, who she's a very interesting director and she's done some interesting things, including
a hundred
Saltburn.
percent
So apparently this one is a little bit off the beaten path as well. So I'm curious
saucy,
to see
I
what she
heard.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've read it's a little bit saucy. So for me, that pretty much takes care of. I mean, for me, that's pretty much February
Yep.
that I'm looking at.
Uh-huh.
So then we go into March. March has a lot of movies that I'm kind of looking forward to. Starting off with Scream 7. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm disappointed at Paramount for what happened with where Scream 7 was supposed to go. Where we had a really good director, the guy that did the like Freaky and such, and the Happy Death Day 2
Yeah.
movies, I believe was supposed to direct it. And then stupid stuff happened. They let Marissa Barrera go. I thought it was a mistake, but now they're kind of revamping it, and they got Nev Campbell back.
You're right.
And I am can't lie, I am kind of looking forward to see where they go with this. So,
Is that
who
in
knows?
March? I'm trying to see. What time, when is that?
March. I have
Actually,
the.
that comes out.
Oh, wait,
Sorry,
that's
that's
February. That's
February.
February.
Yeah.
Oh, that is February. February. Okay, February
27th.
27. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Scream 7?
I don't care.
You don't care? Did you like the last ones? Did you
No.
like any of the reimagined or whatever, the
I've never
requels or
really
whatever the hell
liked
they call
any
them?
of them, to be honest with you. They're not my cup of tea. I thought the
Really?
first one was okay, but it's just, again, we're talking about the slasher stuff, and it's just not my thing. I mean, I think the interesting uh plot twists to the to each film is like, who is Ghostface, so that's always like you're trying
Right.
to figure out who the killer really is. That's
It's
the
it's
only
the
kind of part of
Scooby-Doo
it.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the only kind of part of it that I sort of like, but other than that, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well, then what about The Bride on
The
March
Bride,
6th?
guy's on my list. The Bride is absolutely something I'm looking forward to. Again, it's a Frankenstein movie, but it looks just so unique, taking place in the 1930s, and basically focusing on the Bride of Frankenstein, played by the wonderful Jessie Buckley, who we love, and then
Hmm.
Frankenstein monster himself, played by Christian Bale. I mean, that's a great pedigree right there. And then to top it off, being directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, which intrigues me, just like Emerald
Yes, it
Fennel.
is.
So
Is it
I'm
not her
curious to see what she
directorial
does.
debut?
No, she's
Is it not
directed
her?
one other thing
Has she?
before.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen it. I've seen the trailer. You've seen the trailer. Um,
Yes.
yes. I mean, I have it down, but I put an asterisk next to it because to me, watching the trailer, this movie could go either way. I could either really love it or I could really hate it. I'm not sure there's going to be a middle on it. Um, and the cast is great and worth watching. And I think that from just the look and how this movie looks, I think it's
Yes.
worth it's something that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's what
then
we're
a
talking
little bit,
about.
right? And so, and I think it's worthy to look at that. And then a little bit later in March, unless I forget something in between, I'm looking at March 20th, Project Hail Mary. This is the
Oh.
Ryan Gosling
See,
Jr.
now here's
movie.
a situation where it's not on my list, although
Okay.
I do want to see it, but I mean, it's not like something I'm really looking forward to. Only because I do love Ryan Gosling and it seemed the trailer
Yeah.
kind of seemed intriguing, but then it kind of went off the rails a little bit with me with the alien thing, so I'm just a little bit gun shy on this
Well,
one.
it's Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, who are
Yeah.
pretty decent directors. We
Yeah.
haven't seen, I mean, Ryan Gosling has taken a bit of a sabbatical. God bless
Yep.
him. So he's always entertaining, I think. And the movie itself looks like it could be a lot of fun
Yeah.
to watch. It seems to almost have that Martian quality to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And then there's March 27th for me. We go to, well, I kind of want to see this movie called They Will Kill You. This is the movie with Zaz. Have you seen the trailer for this one?
Nope.
This one actually looks kind of cool and it looks like it's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that movie. And there's one other movie that opens up on the same day, Ready or Not 2,
Yeah.
which
Definitely looking forward to
also
that too.
looks,
Yeah.
you know, it's called Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
Yep.
And that one looks like it could be a lot of fun as
Yeah.
well. I mean, I enjoyed the first movie, and this one
Very
looks
much.
right, and
Yeah.
yeah, it looks
This
good.
one
It
has
looks good. It looks like a good
this one
flick. Is there
has
anything else in, that I
Catherine
missed?
Catherine, so it's the same people. It's oh gosh, Samara Weaver and then
Same
Catherine,
folks.
what's her name? Last name? Catherine. Um
Uh, it is. Well, I thought it had Sarah Michelle Gellar in it
no,
as
it's
well.
yeah, it does. But
No, yeah,
Catherine Newton. So it's
Catherine Newton.
Samara
Right.
Weaving and Catherine Newton are the two now that are on the run. So yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
it
to that
looks
one for sure.
fun. Is there
Yep.
anything else? Did I miss anything else? Those
Nope,
come out in
nope, we
this
can keep
on the
moving
same
on. Yep.
day.
Yep.
And
So
I think as far as April goes, I mean,
I have
you know,
one,
listen,
the drama,
what is that?
the
The
drama
drama.
with
Please, oh,
Robert
with
Pattinson and Zendaya, and they play a couple who get engaged, and then it's just like the whole how, getting married kind of thing. But it looks really interesting, and because it's weddings are always bring out the drama in families, but the two of them together doing this, I think it might be interesting. So I'm looking forward to that one.
so the drama.
The drama.
The so okay, and that comes out. I forget when that. Oh, that comes out April 3rd is what
Yeah.
I'm showing.
Yeah.
And then I mean, are any one of us really looking forward to Cliffhanger?
Is that a remake of the Sylvester
Yeah, they
Stallone?
kind of, yeah, they kind of, it's one of those gender swaps, and I think it's Lily James now who's going to
Yeah.
be playing the Stallone person. So I don't know,
Yeah. Well,
and
we'll
I don't
see.
know if I
Yeah. So April's a little
is it
dry, but
Lily
that's
James?
okay. Yeah, it's Lily James. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a little dry. It's a little
Yeah.
dry, but what
So
are we
let's
gonna
go into
do?
May because May
Um,
is a good one.
well,
May is a good
May,
one.
yeah,
Starting off
okay.
May
So why don't
1st,
you
we've
start
got
off with?
The Devil Wears Prada 2. Although I'm not entirely 100% on board with the sequel to this, I just don't want it to ruin the original, you know what I mean? Um, but again, we've got everybody coming back and it looks like a power play between Anne Hathaway's character and Meryl Streep's character. So, um, that should be fun. I just want it to kind of still maintain that sort of whatever that first one had. everyone, I mean, it is a great movie and it's a lot of fun to watch, and the fashion and all of that was just brilliant. And of course, Meryl Streep playing sort of an Anna Wintour type character from Vogue. But I'm just a little scared that it's gonna be horrible. But hopefully not. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully not for your sake. Straight up, I'm not a big fan of The Devil Wears Prada. Uh, uh, Having worked for an a-hole myself, I didn't like the ending, actually. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those sequels where it's a long time coming, right? Since the original, a long time
But I'm just
coming.
saying why?
It'll be
I
interesting,
just didn't
huh?
really need, I don't really need to see what
I
happened to
think
these
that's it,
characters.
right? I
That's
think
my
they made
feeling
this movie.
ultimately. Yeah.
But I agree with you, Kit, because the movie did what the movie did. The movie was successful. A lot of people liked it. I understand that I'm in the minority about it. A lot of people liked it. It had a clear beginning, middle, and an end, right? And
Hmm.
I don't know. It feels like if they were going to do a sequel, that they wouldn't have waited, this long to do it.
Yeah.
I guess, and it almost seems like, well, we're not doing anything else.
So we'll
Why
see.
not? So
We'll see.
we shall see.
But then
For me,
later, go ahead.
yeah. No,
I'm
go
sure
ahead, because it might be the
no,
same movie.
it's probably the same movie because that's the only other really big movie coming out in May. Star Wars, The
The
Mandalorian and
man,
Grogu.
that is the movie that I was going to mention as well. And you folks probably don't know this, but Disney, Lucasfilm, they, as a favor to me and to celebrate my birthday, they released the movie on my birthday, May 22nd.
All
So
right.
just letting you know. And for that matter, everybody go to the movies, have a good time, and just say, hey, happy birthday, Dimitri, as you're watching Mandalorian Grogu. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I
The
am.
Mandalorian, the Mandalorian of all the Star Wars shows is probably
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Um, I haven't really loved everything that they've done, and I just yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm kind of hesitant.
I'm
I don't
not.
know.
I'm
I think
not
it's
hesitant on this one. Because those two characters are so I did love the shows and stuff, and Grogu is such a funny little guy. And it's got a great
he is.
cast. It's got
It
Sigourney
does.
Weaver, Jeremy Allen White. I mean, so we're not talking small potatoes here. So I think they've put all their effort into this. I'm thinking I'm gonna enjoy it.
Right. I'm optimistic.
Yes.
And it'll be a fun movie for you and I to discuss when it comes out.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to that. Um, okay, so then we go into June. Now, for me, the big movie for me is comes out on June 12th. It's called Disclosure Day.
Yeah, me
This is
too. That's
Steven
on my list.
Spielberg's next movie.
Yeah.
This is his UFO movie.
Yep.
Uh,
Gone
Aside from
back to the
Close Encounters of the
aliens.
Third
He's
Kind,
gone back to the
back to
aliens.
aliens, back to
He's
UFOs, back
returned.
to alien. He's returned. Um,
But the
Emily
trailer
Blunt,
really looks interesting. I'm like, what is this movie about? I really couldn't get a clear grasp on what the movie's about, which is good. That's a trailer's not supposed
right?
to give you what it's exactly all about. So, yeah, and it's got also has an amazing cast with Emily Blunt and Josh O'Connor and
Josh O'Connor.
Coleman Domenico. So yeah, it's got a good cast.
It is
So
one of
I'm
my
looking forward
most
to this one.
anticipated movies of the year. I love Steven Spielberg. I love when he does kind of suspense, and this is the wheelhouse in which I grew up with Steven Spielberg, so it
Yes.
seems to have a little bit of that nostalgia throwback feeling to it while
Yep.
being relevant to today,
Right.
because UFOs are still in the news today.
Yeah.
So I guess he's still itching to make another UFO type of a movie. I'm really looking forward to that,
Yeah.
to Disclosure Day. It's one of my biggest of the year.
Yeah.
And then, I think the following week, now, was there anything before Disclosure Day coming
Not
out in
really. Uh-uh.
June?
Not
No.
really.
So for me, June 19th, I have to say, I am looking forward to Toy Story 5.
Of
I
course.
don't know
How
what they're
can you
gonna
not
do.
be? How can you not?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do know the premise. It's
Of Toy
um
Story 5?
yeah, so it's basically now the
Okay.
toys are worried because kids now no longer play with actual toys and they're on their tablets and whatnot. So that's what this one's of kind of about.
Hmm. Very interesting. Look, they've always resonated in one way, shape, or form,
I mean, they
these
have not
movies.
failed us. They've
They haven't
literally never
really.
failed us. Every single Toy
It
Story movie was so good on in its own right. Honestly, they've never failed us, so I can't see how they're going to do it again. I mean, I
yeah,
can't see how they're not going to fail us. It's like
it,
they just come up with the most amazing stories.
and they come up with the most amazing, emotionally
Yes,
heft
resonant. Yes,
stories.
yes.
Yeah, and that to me is the most amazing about Toy Story, because you're like, Toy Story 2 is very good. And it's like, oh, the third. How's this? Oh my God, the third is great. Oh, they're
Oh,
gonna do a four? How they gonna
the third had
Oh,
me in a
yeah.
tiny puddle on the ground. My children, I saw that with them and they were younger. And they were
Right.
sitting next to me at the screening and they were like, Mom, what is wrong with you? I'm never throwing away a toy again. I'm never.
Mm,
I was
I
just,
know.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah, and see, and that's the point. That's
yeah.
what you're getting at.
Yes.
They keep on doing it because you don't think that they'll be able to top their earlier movie. You don't think it'll be up to the level of the
No.
last movie, and then in one way, shape, or form, it is, and in
Yep.
cases, it does top the last one. So I'm looking forward to Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
Why not? I really don't have anything else, I got to be honest,
Well,
for June.
I'm kind of looking forward to Supergirl. After the trailer came out, that's June 26th, comes out June 26th. I was
Hmm.
like, okay, so she kind of made a little cameo at the end of Superman and I already kind of liked her. Millie Alcock plays the character. So I'm curious about it. And look, it's Superman series has never been my favorite overall, but uh, this one looks fun. Jason Momoa's in it, as well. So yeah, and they actually go off world this time. So I don't know. I think Millie Alcock has a great sort of hold on the character. So I'm curious what they'll do with it. So that's another one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's not on my list at all. I could care less. I hated Superman. I hated that character and their take on that character. The
Yep,
trailer looked more Guardians of the Galaxy again. And
that's fine. I'm
I
okay with
don't.
that.
But and I don't think it'll achieve the cheesy greatness of Helen Slater's Supergirl with Faye Dunaway
Yeah,
and
well,
Peter Cook.
probably not. Probably
I
not.
mean, I don't, no. But then
Well,
we
let's get
go
into
into to
July.
July, and if you don't already know what's coming out in July, on the 17th is Christopher Nolan's next, The Odyssey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
I
how
mean, they have been
can one
hyping the
not?
heck out of this in theaters with trailers and long clips and so
Yeah.
I'm down. I mean, I feel like have I already seen the movie? But no, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it all. But yeah, Matt Damon playing the titular character and then also we've got John Barenthal, Anne
Oh, it's a
Hathaway,
cast of millions.
millions, yeah. Millions.
Millions. It
Tom
reminds me of
Holland.
this. Yep, it reminds me of the sword and sandal days of the 40s and 50s and 60s.
Yes.
And it's going to be epic. It was, if I'm correct, all of it was filmed in IMAX. So
So
it's
it'll
going
be
to
a
have that
cinematic.
great big
Yes.
epic.
And look, this is
And
he did this with Oppenheimer and that to great effect. going on to win the Academy Award. So he likes summer movies. I like that. I like that
Yeah,
he
me
he
too.
likes
And
to
I like that
populate
he
the summer movies.
100%. And hopefully we'll get, an opportunity to see it in like IMAX 70, similar to how we saw Oppenheimer. I guess the next thing to make news prior to the movie opening will be the movie's runtime.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure. And
yeah,
and let it begin. Once the runtime is released, an odyssey for sure.
yeah. I'm pretty sure
The
it's gonna
first
be a fair bit over 3 hours.
over
So
2 hours.
it's gonna
Yes,
be
over
three
two
something.
hours.
Yeah, it's gonna be over 2 hours. But you know what?
Over
I know
two
people
hours for sure.
complained about that a little bit with Oppenheimer, but you and I both agreed that it didn't feel like that. It didn't feel that long to me. His other movies
Hell no.
have. His other movies have. I'm gonna be honest.
Uh,
Nolan's movies aren't always, what he wants them to be, kind of. But I think the Odyssey, isn't there a lot to tell? It's a big
yeah,
story.
it is.
So I don't think we're
Yes.
gonna be dragging too much. So I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
and
to it.
I trust him as a
Yeah, me
filmmaker.
too.
He's only let me down. And again, who cares, right? At
Right.
the end of the day, who cares whether, but Tenet was the movie that for me, wasn't one of my favorites, but everything else I was on board for it. He's a talented, gifted filmmaker, and he still supports the movie going experience.
Yep.
And he makes these movies for you to go see in a theater because they're big and they are truly an experience. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think my biggest takeaway from Oppenheimer is how do you make this? Yeah, it's about the creation of the atomic bomb, but man, he made the entire story fascinating
He did.
from a history standpoint. And I
Yes.
came out learning stuff, but the performances were amazing. Matt Damon
Yep.
was in that one. Yeah, it's just fantastic. I can't wait. Another one of the entire year, not just summer movies that I'm looking
Yes.
forward to.
Me too.
And then
Me too.
after that, I'm actually on July 24th. For me, I'm looking forward to Evil Dead Burn. I liked Evil Dead Rises from a few years ago. I'm
Our
looking
horror
forward to,
fans, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Yes.
well, let me ask you because do you
No.
consider the Evil Dead like slasher movie? No, huh?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
gotcha. Gotcha.
I've
There
never
you go.
actually seen
But
one
see,
of them.
really, see, you're so weird when it comes to horror. Like you'll see things like The Monkey and you'll love that, but like other ones, like you just no interest at all.
I might try the
It's
Evil
funny.
Deads. I might try them. They're demon kind of things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They're
I might
interesting.
try it.
And
I
it's
might
what
try them.
it's
I just never
Sam
have.
Raimi's a claim to fame.
I know. I've just never really I just haven't watched them. Yeah, so I might give it a shot.
I, I will say of let's say the
Like
franchise.
yeah, tell
The
me which
one that
one
I
I
didn't
absolutely
like,
have to watch.
well, you should watch the first two and then go into Army of Darkness.
Okay.
The first one is like a straight up demon horror movie. The second one is almost a remake, yet uh, Bruce Campbell's comedic flair really
Right.
shows, and
I have
it is
seen parts of
fantastic.
Army of Darkness. Yes.
And then Army of Darkness, which is a continuation, it's just to me, it's grand. Like it's so far off from being horror at that point, but I love it. And it's Sam Raimi who's got that twist. I did not like there was a remake that came out.
Evil Dead
Um,
Rise.
no, no, no. Well before Evil Dead Rise. It was called The Evil Dead. It was a remake. I did not like that movie at all. So when Evil Dead Rise came out, I was skeptical. And then I watched it and I was like, ooh, this works. Like
I heard
this
that was
works,
good.
and it was scary and it was good. So this one's the follow-up to that. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I didn't think they were going to get me back in after that
Well,
horrible remake,
didn't
but they did.
didn't he also Raimi Drag Me to Hell, which is actually one of my faves. I love that one.
Yes, he did do Drag Me to Hell as well.
Yeah, I liked
He's
that one a
done
lot.
so many movies, that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So, and then I got to turn the page here.
I have Spider-Man Brand New Day, of course. July 31st.
Okay. Yep, July
We're
31st.
the kids are in college now, and look, I've loved all the Spider-Man movies. I really have. That last one though was my favorite with all the crossovers, but um this looks great. It's got a great cast with like additions Sadie Sink, um, John Barenthal, Mark Ruffalo. So yeah, Tremel Tillman. So yeah, I'm 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 looking forward to that. I'm on the Spider-Man bandwagon for sure.
I the last movie was the one that I liked the most, that I
Yeah,
thought was done really well done,
yeah,
and it ended in a way that kind of looking forward to see where this one picks up because if memory serves, everybody else's memory kind of got wiped from like
yes,
a time thing that
yeah,
Spider-Man did in order to save his friends, but they don't remember him. So
right,
I'm looking forward to this. I have not been a fan of these Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. Like I said, the last one was probably, well, is not probably, it is my favorite of the lot. And I actually do believe it's a good superhero movie. So I'm kind of looking forward to this, but I honestly don't have any superhero movies on my list. In
yeah.
fact, for me, when I'm looking at my notes, my next movie isn't the one movie that I'm really looking forward to. It doesn't come until November.
Yeah,
So,
so I'm just looking real quick. Yeah, August
yeah.
is a dog. There's nothing in August that I'm looking forward to at all. September, we do have, which I'm a little, I mean, your lovely girlfriend and I both are like, why are they remaking this? Which is Sense and Sensibility.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'll probably go
I
see
don't.
it just to see.
Oh,
But it does have a good cast. Daisy Edgar
I'm sure you
Jones,
will.
George
Oh, yeah.
McKay. But I don't
Yeah.
know. Why? So we'll see on that
I
one.
don't
That's September
know.
11th.
I mean, but
Also
can't
there's
you
a
say the same
remake of
about, but go
no,
ahead. Go ahead.
I was
Finish.
gonna say also there's a
Oh,
remake of Resident Evil, which is another one of my faves. I actually
yes.
love the original Resident Evil. All of the iterations after that, hit or miss, but I definitely love that first one. And so now they're remaking that one. So I'm curious about that. And then we have
And our
Practical
favorite Paul
Magic
Walter
2.
Hauser.
Yes, well, Paul Walter
Paul Walter
Hauser.
Hauser is in that
Yeah,
Resident
yeah.
Evil. So,
And then we
yeah,
have
go, yeah.
Practical Magic 2. Also, why? Why? Practical Magic? Come on. I guess it's a cult favorite. It's funny because my daughter, she said, I keep reading all about how great Practical Magic was. Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman, how great. She goes, but you never really were one of the ones who ever told me to watch that when I was, because obviously her movie tastes have come from growing up with watching movies, and that was definitely not one I watched. She goes, so, but I kept reading about it, so I had to watch it, and I watched it. She goes, Mom, it's not a very good movie. I go, no, it really kind of isn't. It's okay. But why are
I
they
think it's just
doing
an
a
excuse to
second
get these
one?
people. I think it's just an excuse to get these people back together. And I don't know what the
Well,
location setting is.
our
Do they get to
our
go
our
to
listeners
Greece or
might
something?
disagree. They might have loved Practical Magic, and they're like so excited to see it again, but I'm not at all.
Yeah. Well, regarding sense, if I can go back to Sense and Sensibility again, right? So you question why are we going back to the well on that? Like, you don't have the same feeling about Pride and Prejudice, like, because they've done that one a few times too.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. That's true. But um the Pride and Prejudice is, from like the 30s and 40s when they did it the first time. You can obviously remake that. That's okay. And I know they did
Okay.
then they did the BBC series, which I've actually never seen, but Colin Firth
Okay.
I've heard is like the quintessential Mr. Darcy at that point.
Quintessential.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a hard word for me.
I know it's a
It's a
tough
hard word.
word. It
It's a
wraps
hard
around my
word.
tongue
It's
a lot.
hard. Hard. It's hard. But the Sense and Sensibility that we all love came out in didn't come out all that long ago. It came out in the 2000s. So it's not, I just feel like it shouldn't be remade, to be honest with you. It was a perfect movie.
Right.
So if it had been a TV series, or something like that, then okay, I could see it being remade for the film again. But at this point though, I don't think they'll try to do Pride and Prejudice again now after the Keira Knightley Thomas McFadden one. So Is that his
Hmm.
name? Thomas McFadden? I think that's
I
first
think
name. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think that. Well, if they do, they will. They probably will. I mean, it's kind of like Stephen King. They just keep making Jane Austen films or Jane Austen books are just, inherently great to make into movies. But I don't know. I just feel like that first one is so perfect with Emma Stone and everybody that I mean Emma Thompson that I just don't know. I feel precious about it.
yeah.
It's,
No,
it's
I
one of
know
my
you
favorite
do,
movies
and
of all time, so we'll see. But I do
and
love Daisy Edgar Jones, so that's the only reason
me
why
too. Hmm.
I'm a little bit on board with it, just because of
Well,
her.
that's cool. I mean, look, it's not on my list at all. Silly because people go, well, how come you didn't say Avengers Endgame? Well, because I'm at the end of the Avengers, so I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not like again,
Well, the
no
Endgame, they're just
superhero movie has
re-releasing
made my
it.
list, but the
The
well, I mean,
super.
but this is true, but we've got, I see Avengers and I just get triggered. I'm like, aren't we
Well,
over with
you're
this
not in
already?
the majority
Oh,
on
I
that one.
know. I get it. I get it.
Because
I
I
sure
mean,
get
come
it.
on,
And
Doomsday in December. I mean, I know we're not quite there yet, but Doomsday in December. I've got to see this movie. Everybody's in it. I've got to see this movie, and I want to see. Um,
could care less.
I want to see Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom and being a bad guy. So I'm
Yeah.
100%. That's definitely one of my top five of most anticipated for this year. So
Yeah,
December
it's
18th,
could
everybody.
care
December
less.
18th.
And
December.
I'm over the marketing. The marketing has become a parody of itself. So and so will
No.
return. Like, oh yeah, it's I've seen the memes. I've seen the stuff online, and
Okay,
whatever.
whatever.
I'd rather, I mean, I know that we're jumping into December, because there's already a word for it. To match Barbenheimer, we've got Doomsday. Doomsday, because the next Dune movie is coming out also on the same day as Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. So that's going to be an interesting thing. The battle has already begun for that. If you didn't
What? What are
see
you
the
talking
news
about?
yesterday, Dune, the next Dune movie is coming out on the same day as Avengers Doomsday. The
Oh,
day
is
is
it?
be is
I don't see
being
it
now
on here.
called,
Huh.
yeah, it's
I
on the
don't.
same day, and it's being called Doomsday.
Oh, let's see.
Doomsday, it's being called. And I have to say that I believe Avengers Doomsday has drawn first blood, in which they have nabbed up all of the IMAX screens for that date. I was reading, I think I have it right. I believe it's Avengers Doomsday, which is going to leave Denis Villeneuve pretty hot under the collar if he can't get any IMAX screens uh, for his movie, because those movies, whether you like them or not, are I've seen
Hmm.
everyone, I've seen them in IMAX and they look fantastic. But um, yeah, we'll see how it pans out, and we'll see if this made up marketing, this doomsday, um, can reach the box office
Yeah,
heights that Barbenheimer,
you're right.
Barbie, and Oppenheimer did. So
So I've got two more to
there,
talk about.
yeah, go ahead. What
And
are
that
they?
because we're getting long in the tooth here. So in
No,
October,
never. You're never not long in the tooth. Go ahead.
just saying, just for the listeners' point of view.
Yeah,
So in
they love
October
it.
we have Digger, which looks very interesting. Tom Cruise, away from all the action now. He's done with Mission Impossibles. He might do another Top Gun, but whatever. He's kind of done with that right now. So this looks interesting, and of course it's directed by the wonderful, great Alejandro Inarritu. So I'm
Hmm.
really looking forward to this. I don't really know too much about it, but it looks intriguing. And to see Tom Cruise
Same
kind of
here.
step out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. You have two. I mean, you have two people who, make some quality theatrical movies working together for the first time, which I think is fascinating. So, and it's great. for me, I think you touched upon it. It's great to see Tom Cruise kind of step out of what has been his comfort zone,
Right.
which has been pure on
Well,
action movies, and he's
I mean,
delivered
he's been
for us.
immersed in the whole Mission Impossible for what, like 8 years now or something since
Yeah,
COVID.
I
So,
mean
I mean, yeah,
it's been a lot, and he's done the Jack Reacher, he's done Mission Impossible, he did the Top Gun Maverick, right? Now it's going to be refreshing to see him
yeah,
step out of that for a bit, and
yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. What's your next one? What's your other one?
So in November, there's like actually a fair amount in November that might be interesting, but the one, of course, I'm kind of looking forward to is only because it's Hamish's story. It's The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. I hated the Ballad of the Song Snakes or whatever the heck that was, that prequel that came out a few years ago. Did not like that at all.
Awful, awful,
Awful. So, but
awful.
this one, I think we're coming back. We're coming back to what Hunger Games is all about. And Hamish's story is just, according to my daughter, it's a very sad story. She read the book, so she's looking forward to it as well. But yeah, that one looks good to me. And then of course we've got, Elle Fannings's going to be in it, Jesse Plemons, Maya Hawke. So it's got a really good cast to it. So I'm looking forward to that one for sure. That's November 20th it comes
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
yeah, that's not on my list. You're right about the last movie,
Yeah.
but I kind of feel that way about the last few Hunger Game movies, and I've just lost interest at this point. I'll see it. I'm sure I'll see it. And who knows? The thing about movies that, and I think you'll agree with me, the thing about movies, even if they don't make our respective lists, right? We can end up seeing them and then we go, hey, oh wow, okay, this was good. I mean, that I think is the magic of movies. At
Yeah.
times is sometimes a movie will surprise you and end up being very good. Like for me,
Yep.
like Evil Dead Rises, that was one. But for me, in November, the one that I'm most looking forward to is uh, Godzilla minus zero. This is the follow-up to Godzilla minus one, which
It was
again
really
came out
good.
of left field
Yep.
and was so good.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, all right, this is great. And it's the same people who made and why shouldn't I be excited?
Yeah.
And again,
No, that one looks
I
good.
had no expectations. And then we go into December. And for me, the one that I'm looking forward to the most is Violent Night 2.
Actually, that
Uh,
comes out in
I have December 4th, I'm
yeah, you're
seeing.
right, December 4th. You're right. Yep, December 4th. Violent Night too. Yeah. Yeah, the first one was
So
fun.
the first one was was a lot more fun than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I had no idea, and it was violent, but it was also like that violent can't be fun. So
Yeah.
I believe it's the same people behind the first one, so I have
Yep.
no reason to believe that this one will be any less fun. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Yes. Well, what
And
about Angry Birds 3? Angry Birds movie 3. We're looking forward to that.
um,
Yes. Can't believe there's a
you
third
are,
Angry Birds movie.
yeah, I mean,
I'm teasing. I'm
yeah.
teasing.
Oh, okay. You're not. I mean, because if you're going, yeah, that there's. I mean, we have. I mean, there's Jumanji 3. I
Yeah,
think I'm
there's a
looking
Jumanji
more
3.
forward to Jumanji 3 than I am Angry Birds 3.
Yeah, and
And,
so, we're not even talking about at this point, we're not even talking about what's going to come out of Sundance, what's going to come out of the festivals, you've got your Oscar contenders that I don't really have any clue about yet, really.
true,
So
true.
you've got all those kinds of movies coming out as well. So we'll have to we'll have to see what ends up happening. But I would
Right.
I
And then,
would gander. I would take a gander that the Odyssey will be in the mix.
I will take a
I
gander as well, and we're into kind of like a festival season.
Yeah,
Sundance is happening. South by Southwest will happen, and then of course, towards the end of the year, or you get Toronto and all those other film con. You get all those
yeah,
film festivals. So there are a lot of movies. You're right, Kit. There's probably a handful of movies that we don't even quite know about yet
yeah.
to make our list. Um, so I find that that's always exciting about movies. But I think this year, like last year, is a great variety and a great mix of really great fun movie going experiences. And I'm sure we're going to get the dramas that everybody loves. The one thing that I don't see in the mix as of yet, I just don't see it right now, is like I don't see a Sinners. What do I mean by that? I don't mean I don't see a horror movie or a vampire movie. I mean, Sinners really came out and took box office and audiences by surprise and by
Hmm.
storm, right? It was what they call a sleeper. Like it is a true sleeper. And I haven't seen anything as of yet that could be the sleeper of the year that everybody goes that comes out of nowhere and really gets everybody's attention, even though it may not initially be their cup of tea. Does that make sense, right?
Yeah. Well,
Sinners
I mean,
bowled everybody over.
we don't always have that every year. I mean, I think Gladiator was one that nobody thought would, that was
Hmm.
something that came out and we're like,
True.
oh,
You're
I mean, it's
100%.
not always every year that we had it. I
That's
just remember
true.
like last year, Anora won Best Picture. I still think that's, I don't know. And
Don't
then you
even
had
get me
Coda
started.
and stuff like that. You're right. That kind of stuff you wouldn't necessarily think would win Best Picture, but then it ends up doing it. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Isn't that
see.
great? We'll see.
And
It's
I think
exciting.
that's what makes going to the movies so exciting. And this year, like 2025 for me, for the most part, there were more hits than misses for me. And it was a very fun year at the movies. It was a lot of great commercial action movies or science fiction and horror, but there were some good dramas. This year looks to be similar in many respects because there looks to be some movies that are put out there just to entertain,
Yeah.
just to make us go, wow, this is a really fun time at the movies, and it's great to sit in that theater and enjoy the experience with everybody else. This
Yep.
is what I believe 2026 is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much
Yeah,
so.
it's just,
So, and
2025 was a bit rough because, we had the strikes and we had, a few things going on that kind of hampered production. So it was a little mixed, but I think 2026 we're finally back on the, back on the train, on the
and you know what
bandwagon.
else yeah, and you know what else I'm looking forward to in 2026? To seeing a lot of these movies with you.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully,
always
fingers
love
crossed.
Fingers crossed. I always love seeing movies together as friends and just people who love the experience. And it's always a blast to watch movies together, and then we get to talk about them
Yep.
together later on. And I really have come to appreciate, and I do not take for granted any opportunity that I have to watch movies together
Yeah, it
with
is
you
fun.
kids. So I always look forward to that.
Me
So
too.
that's
Me too.
awesome.
So yeah, so
Thank
let
you.
us know what what you're looking forward to if we missed any, or comment on some of the ones we talked about if you're looking forward to them. And like we said, subscribe, like, tell your friends, tune in, and yeah, looking forward to a
And we'll
good
always
year of
see you at the
podcasts.
movies. Yeah, and
Yes.
then we'll have some more movies coming up. And then, of course, because for the past few years, we've always talked about Oscars. So that special episode will be coming up in the near future. And we'll have more movies that we're going to watch and review together. So please stay tuned. Thank you very much for everybody who likes us and clicks on us. It really means the world to us because we do it. We do it because we love it, but we hope that you have fun watching us. So
Yes,
agree and
absolutely.
or disagree.
Yep.
So, all
Take
right,
care,
Kit.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, all.